Hello there, welcome to The Window. My name is Amy and this is my February book haul. So if you remember back to the end of last year when I did my 2015 reading resolutions, one of my resolutions was to not buy any books until March. In that I have failed, but only by one book. I bought one book in the month of February and all of the others were sent to me by winning giveaways, so I'm pretty proud that I lasted that long. The first book I got in February was The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. This book is about a girl called Mare who lives in a society where there's people with silver blood and people with red blood. Now the people with red blood are considered, mundane, everyday, sort of peasants. They don't lead very good lives, and the people with the silver blood have special powers and have all the best careers and money and houses, and you get the idea. There's a class hierarchy in accordance with their blood type. Now Mary is a red blood, but so it happens that she has an incredible power and nobody knows why. And so she sort of works with the silver bloods, but also works against them. I haven't read it, so I'm not entirely sure, but that is just what I think is going on in this book. I don't want to know too much. I know there is a romance, a love triangle, but I don't want to know too much going into this book. The second book I got in January was The Guy, the Girl, the Artist and His Ex by Gabrielle Williams. This was kindly sent to me by Alan and Unwin Teen because I won a giveaway. And I've started reading this one and I'm about 2/3 of the way through and I am loving it so far. It is about a guy called Guy, a girl called Rafi, an artist called Luke and his ex called Penny. And it's pretty much about how their lives intertwine, about love and death and everything in between. It's set in 1980s Melbourne and a lot of the language I actually recognise as an Australian, I suppose. I hear a lot of it, particularly from my parents who were teenagers and young adults in the 80s. So I hadn't read an Australian book in a really long time, and this sort of quenched my thirst for it. Well, it has so far at least. It's based on the premise, it's actually based around the time period where Picasso's The Weeping Woman was stolen from the National Gallery of Victoria, which was an actual event that happened, and how that sort of impacts upon all of their lives. So yeah, thank you, Alan and Unwin Teen. This is such a great book and I'm pretty sure that when I finish it I'm going to give a full review. The last two books that I received in January are both from Dimmicks Australia, who kindly sent them to me when I won some giveaways. So excited for them. I'm going to get into them. So the first one is I Was Here by Gayle Foreman. This I don't know much about. I'm pretty sure it's about a girl whose best friend commits suicide and just the way she copes with that. I don't really want to go in knowing much because I've never read a Gayle Foreman book before and I'm so excited to read this. And the last one is Saint Odd by Dean Koontz. Koontz. I can't pronounce that. Apparently it's an international bestseller. I don't know much about this book. I think it's actually a part of a series and I have not read the series, but I'm still gonna read it. I might take a while. So yeah, I think this is about someone who can speak to ghosts. I don't know much, but I'm very grateful for it, so thank you, Dimmicks. Alright, so those were the books that I received in February. Not very many, but I'm very excited for all of them. A bit disappointed that I broke my own resolution by buying The Red Queen, but I think it was worth it. Just between you and me. Yeah, I really want to read that book. Okay, so almost forgot to tell you, I started a blog for university, but I'm also going to use it for my YouTube channel. So if you go to amybythewindow.wordpress.com, that you'll find my blog, and I also have links there to my Twitter and my Instagram, so check it out. Once again, have a good week, and I'll see you later. Bye.